BTS are the kings of the holidays. From covers to original songs to Christmas festivals and holiday-themed live streams, they have fun with the holiday season since their pre-debut days. So I've compiled all their holiday content and ranked them by year, so you can also watch these videos and relive these festivals, no matter what kind of end of the year holiday you celebrate or don't celebrate. This is very fun content to watch regardless. 2018 was one of the busiest years BTS had as a group. This is why right after the award season ended, they took a well-deserved rest during the holidays. So all the Christmas content we got was a photoshoot they did for Dispatch. And on the 24th, Jimin shared these pictures on Twitter. During the Christmas of 2012, BTS haven't debuted yet, but they did share a lot of their experiences as trainees. This is why they released a typical trainee's Christmas on SoundCloud, an adaptation of the classic Last Christmas. They also filmed and edited a music video for a shorter version of the song. And by the way the editing is done, I think we can all notice that they were the ones editing this video.
Hey yo, Hitman Bang introduces Hit It, the second audition. Rap, dance 노래로 상대방의 기싸움을
Yeah.
The song features everyone except for J-Hope, and it is credited to Jin, RM, Suga, and others, because the rest of the members were not revealed yet. Next we have the Christmas of 2014. This year, Jimin and Jungkook released an adaptation of Justin Bieber's song Mistletoe. The new title they gave the song was Christmas Day, and it had new Korean lyrics written by Jimin. The song was released on SoundCloud and YouTube. They also shared these pictures on Twitter. And Suga hosted a special Christmas episode of the radio show Honey FM 613, which featured all the members.
FM DJ 슈가슈가 쉽디입니다. 오랜만이에요, 여러분.
I recommend listening to the audio on YouTube with English subtitles. The guys give very comforting messages.
제가 트위터에도 한번 올렸었어요. 네. 가사가 너무 좋아요. 사실 뭐 자기를 사랑하라, 뭐 너의 것을 돌봐라, 뭐 남들과 뭐 너의 것을 비교하지 마라, 뭐 그런 말들은 너무 많잖아요. 사실 뭐 지금 너가 있는 것만으로도 충분해. 뭐 아프리카와 북한에서는 수많은 아이들이 굶어 죽어가고 있는데 너는 무슨 그런 뭐 사치스러운 소리를 하는 거니? 너는 행복한 거야. 이런 소리를 되게 많은데 사실 그게 뭐가 위로가 되겠어요. 사실 행복은 각자가 그 삶에 되게 상대적이잖아요. 메리 크리스마스!
On the Christmas of 2015, BTS released a very chaotic video singing Run with Christmas hats and headbands. They also shared these pictures on Twitter. J-Hope, Jimin, and Jungkook hosted a Christmas-themed episode of the 2015 KBS Song Festival show on V-Live, and they took this opportunity to talk about the other members' secrets.
어느 순간부터 슈가 형이 이제 팬들 앞에서도 이제 쑥스러움 없이 애교를 하기 시작하는 거예요.
그러니까 뭔가 피팅을 해보고 자기 혼자 연예인처럼 뭔가 이렇게 선글라스를 껴보고
뭔지 알 것 같아요.
거울을 되게 보면서 약간 자기 과시에 뭔가 너무 빠져있다는 저는 생각이 들어요. 엠몬스터거는 옷이 거의 다 날라갔어요. 한쪽 이 가슴 부위가 노출이 되고 있는데도 불구하고
그러니까요. 네.
And the 7 members appeared on an after-school Christmas special episode.
I cannot watch it.
어느새 나는 가족의 자랑이 되고 어느 정도서 외우는데 달리셔. 김남준, 김석진, 최현. But the very next day you gave it away.
그래서 지민 씨, 정국 씨 선물들이 좀 보여주실 수 있어요? 어디죠? 여기 안에 있는 선물.
2016 was the year in which BTS celebrated Christmas mainly on Twitter. RM shared these videos.
Merry Christmas.
Jimin shared this video. Jacob shared these pictures. Taeyeon posted a video singing Merry Little Christmas on a studio.
From now on, your trouble will be out of sight.
And right after this, Jimin responded with a video I'm guessing he edited by himself, also singing Merry Little Christmas in a studio.
태영아 이런 거 하면 재밌냐.
Also, Jin released Awake Christmas version on SoundCloud. This is a festive version of his first solo song, Awake.
달려보고 싶어 조금 더.
And the 7 members celebrated the holidays with a Secret Santa Christmas party on BeLive, which is to this day one of their most iconic live streams.
나는 뭐 사먹고 사먹고 중에 나한테. 야, 멤버들 뭐 하다. 야, 누가 진영의 냄새 난다.
뭔 소리야?
누가 주유소에서 이거 하고 줬어 나한테.
뭐야? 너가 일본에서 육포랑 오징어 되게 맛있는 거 사실 너 생각해가지고 사온 거야. 물티슈도 너 맨날 흘려가지고 야 너 이거 잘 닦으라고 내가 물티슈도 샀는데 나한테 어떻게 그럴 수가 있어? 아 진짜 너무하네. 이게 뭐야? 뭐야? 어떻게 산 거야?
야, 나는 그래도 까만 무지야.
저게 낫다.
야, 저게 낫지.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
In 2017, BTS released a lot of Christmas content for American media. They first opened Christmas gifts from the radio show Valentine in the Morning. This was supposed to be a white elephant gift exchange in which funny or impractical gifts are exchanged. But I don't think anyone explained this concept to the guys, so they seemed a little confused. And to be honest, I and many in the comment section were also a little confused because it seemed like they were just receiving bad gifts.
Oh no! It's missing 2 pieces!
Also in America, JoJo from another radio station gave BTS Christmas gifts. And I don't think I understand radio host's humor because this time the radio host gifted the guys a picture of all of them autographed by the radio host. And this video is such a mess. Jimin is very cute.
Thank you so much.
Taeyeon looks confused.
Oh my god, I got JoJo's autograph.
And RM confuses JoJo with other JoJo.
I don't think that was me, but I'll go with that. You know, I like that. Yeah, it was me. Totally was me.
So everything is kind of weird, but also very funny. But my favorite Christmas content they did related to a radio station was the game of Holiday Hot or Not for Radio Disney, in which they had to choose if they liked or disliked different Christmas traditions.
Hot!
Yes!
Pajama party? Pajama party? Arab. Oh! I want to just sleep.
Spending Christmas with BTS, hot or not?
1, 2, 3.
Hot!
Just spend your Christmas with your families.
Aww.
2017 was also the year when Jungkook released a cover of Oh Holy Night on SoundCloud. They share a picture on Twitter of a Christmas cake they got. Jimin wished a Merry Christmas to ARMY with this video on Twitter. And my favorite Christmas content from this year was the Run BTS Christmas episode, titled Please Take Care of Santa, in which they had to find Santa's gifts and their helpers were piggy balloons instead of reindeers.
나 어느 순간 내 거 없었어.
Next, we have their first Christmas after their debut. And this is one of my favorite years because they did so many things. First, RM and Jungkook, featuring other artists who used to be signed to Big Hit at the time, released an original song titled Perfect Christmas. For this song, they released a special sketch, which is basically another way to say music video, as well as a behind-the-scenes video. They also released an a cappella cover of the song Santa Claus is Coming to Town. A few days later, BTS released a sequel of their 2012 song A Typical Chinese Christmas called A Typical Idol's Christmas, which is an adaptation of Justin Bieber's Only Thing I Ever Get for Christmas. During the week leading up to Christmas, the members posted on Twitter Christmas cards for ARMY. And on December 25th, Suga hosted a Christmas episode of Honey FM 613 featuring all the BTS members.
Merry Christmas!
My top 3 starts with their most recent Christmas celebration. V released Christmas Tree for the Korean drama Our Beloved Summer.
So I tell you a million tiny things that
This song is not technically a Christmas song. It's actually a love song which mentions Christmas. But I still wanted to include it because it's so good and I think it fits with BTS's Christmas playlist. BTS also released Butter Holiday Remix on all platforms. And along with this version, they released a Butter Holiday Remix dance practice.
let it roll.
In 2021, BTS participated on iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball, performing Butter and Dynamite Holiday Remix. And this is my favorite holidays performance they've had in America. It's very simple because they only sing 2 songs and they just do the routine choreography of Dynamite and Butter. But I think the Christmas theme makes it very special. Also, ARMY sang Happy Birthday to Jin in this festival. They also released a Bangtan episode, so we have all the behind the scenes,
I want all the parts. All the way done.
the rehearsals, the guys practicing their English,
It's been 2 years since we were last year in person at Jingle Ball.
the red carpet, their 50th interview with JoJo, the usual jokes from the guys,
What's the best song about the holidays?
Butter.
Holiday remix.
and much, much more. 2020 was obviously the year when BTS's Christmas content was all pre-recorded because of COVID, and on top of that, Suga was recovering from his shoulder surgery, so he couldn't participate in most of these activities. But the positive side is that this didn't stop them from releasing a lot of content. First, they performed Life Goes On and Dynamite for the Late Late Show with James Corden, and the Life Goes On performance was Christmas themed. They also performed Santa Claus is Coming to Town for Disney's holiday sing-along. BTS also participated in the 2020 iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball with a little 15-second appearance singing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Again.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
We wish you all
happy holidays.
BTS also released Dynamite Holiday Remix on all platforms, and along with this song, they released a Sing With Me video as well as fan cams in duos. For Japanese media, they released a Christmas-themed performance of Dynamite for CDTV Live Live Christmas Special. They also tweeted these pictures. On the 24th, Jimmy released his original song, Christmas Love, on YouTube and SoundCloud. Jimmy wrote on the BTS blog page that the lyrics talk about his favorite childhood memory of seeing snow for the first time. And later, he revealed that he actually wasn't planning on releasing the song, but RM sent him the lyrics for the first verse. So Jimmy decided to continue working on the song.
집에서 좀 더 해보다가 안 되면 포기해야겠다 생각을 하고 있었는데 그때 딱 남준이 형한테 연락이 온 거예요. 근데 그때 1절 가사를 저한테 보내주셨어요. 보고 아 형이 바쁜 와중에 해주셨는데 해야겠다 이 생각이 든 거예요.
On the 25th, V released Snowflower. This is a jazzy Christmas song by V featuring Big Boy, composed by V and Big Boy, and produced by V and Big Boy. And finally, BTS participated in the 2020 Gyeongdaeyeon Festival with holiday versions of Black Swan, Life Goes On, and Dynamite. And you just cannot miss this performance. It has new dance steps, a lot of fun interactions between the members, and Suga is there in the form of a snowman. Even the behind the scenes of this performance are very fun to watch. Finally, my favorite Christmas with BTS, and also a lot of ARMY's favorite, is the Christmas of 2019. First, BTS and Yeontan, let's not forget about him, released a Christmas photo shoot shot by Naver and Dispatch. Taeyeon celebrated the holidays with his friends from the Wooga Squad, Big Boy, Park So-yoon, and Choi Woo-shik. Jin shared this picture for his birthday on Twitter. J-Hope shared this video on Twitter, wishing ARMYs happy holidays. Also in 2019, Taeyeon shared on BeLive an official Christmas song he made with the producer and now K-pop singer Adora. This year, BTS participated in iHeart's Jingle Ball for the first time. They sang Mic Drop, Make It Right, and Boy With Love with Halsey. And although these are not Christmas songs, I still wanted to include this moment because at the end of the day, Jingle Ball is a holiday event. And also, something super funny happened. You can see in the Bangtan episode that they had a little photo shoot, but the pictures were copyrighted by Shutterstock. ARMY really wanted to see this picture without a watermark, especially because they were all dressed in white and Jin and RM looked like they just got married. So ARMYs created a crowdfunded pool to purchase the $200 picture. And it worked. ARMYs now own this picture. But the most memorable moment is without a doubt BTS's Christmas Carol medley at Gayo Daeyeon Music Festival. Jungkook opened the festival with a slow song he previously covered before, Oh Holy Night. Then, Suga and V started the most upbeat performances with Jingle Bell Rock. Then RM and Jimin performed one of BTS's favorite songs to cover, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Then Jin and J-Hope sang Feliz Navidad in English and Spanish. This performance became the most viral performance of the medley. Even Latin American media reported this event.
Y quienes más sorprendieron fueron los integrantes de la banda surcoreana BTS, quienes con perfecto español cantaron el clásico de José Feliciano, Feliz Navidad.
And to close the medley, the 7 members performed the slow Silent Night, Holy Night in Korean. I really recommend watching all of this content. I created a playlist with all the musical content I mentioned, including original songs, covers, and performances. I promise it's super fun to watch during the holidays.